Okay, but this is so bad. What am I doing? Okay. Welcome back, brokers. In the previous episode, we had built out our lot across from our city, and we also upgraded and added quite a few more roads that, as you can see, made a little bit of a mess. We'll fix that soon, but finally, we also added in our second park. We won't build it out today, but we'll get to that later. Welcome back, everybody, to the city of Asanu Beach. My name is Wyatt. I am the real commercial broker, and in this episode, we are building tall. We unlocked the high density milestone in the previous video, and I want to fill in those vacant lots you see in front of us. I am super excited. Let's get right into that now. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you are having a fantastic day. If you are new here, my name is Wyatt, and this is the real commercial broker, where we play city builder games, and we have found ourselves in City Skylines, having unlocked Big Town. And that has allowed us quite a lot of unlocks, but the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to are these new zones right here. If you take a look at this little chunk of our city, you'll notice nothing's zoned in, and you might ask yourself, well, why is that? And that's because this is where our master plan is coming into action. We have reserved all of these blocks for the sole use and purpose of our high density zones. Now, here's the thing. If I take a look at my traffic, I already have quite a bit of an issue building up on this road over here on Jones Street. And just by adding in more high density, we're going to create quite a massive issue. And I already know that, but you know what? I had been planning for this for such a long time. I just don't care. I just can't wait. I'm going to place this first block down and just enjoy how it feels. Just look at those. That's so lovely. Just the colors, the deep blues. Oh, actually, no. I don't want to zone that, actually. I want to separate this a little bit. So what I'm going to do on these blocks, I'm going to put some office towers here, give us some separation, and allow for our residential units over here to have a quiet place to live and work and drive out of. And it also gives a nice little bit of separation to our city, so that you don't just drive in, you just have a wall of commercial buildings. You also have some nice separation with some office, some residential, and the list goes on and on. I might also, now that I'm looking at this, well, there's no reason to put a park in because we have a Asanu Park up here. And how's that doing, by the way? We need to get some more entertainment going. That is for sure. I'm curious if there's a way for us to add that in. And of course, we have to wait for our zoning to pull in anyway, so there is no better time than now. Oh, there actually is something else we need to do first. Let's actually take this all the way across. Let's make sure our water is in. Perfect. Now we can focus on our park. So what we need to do here is we need to find a way to improve upon the entertainment value of our parks. Now, I just want to make sure first we have everything that we need. And I actually place, okay, so we need a shoreline for any water-based activities. That's totally great. We do have a gazebo we have unlocked, and I'm going to put that in. I believe we have our food on this side, so I'm going to put a gazebo right across, so that makes the most sense. Let's see what else we've got. We have a gazebo number 2, and let's also add that in for some variety. Let's put that, this is our checkerboard, I believe. So let's just put this, I don't want a second one on that same side. Let's put it over on this side. That looks great, just like that. Anything else we've unlocked along the way? Just some standard decorations for, oh, we actually have vans that we can put in. That could be actually very cool. And I'm going to add that in as an amenity. I'm going to put one of these right here. We have an ice cream van. You have to have an ice cream van. There is no park without an ice cream van. So let's put this, and I actually need to figure out a way to rotate. Let me see. So if I rotate it like that, a little bit more, we'll put you right on that side, looking fantastic. And do we need a food stall? I don't really think that's going to fit in well with what I have in mind. Let's not do that. But we also have a sandbox we haven't used. Let's toss that right here. And we should also make a little path so that our residents can get into there. Let's see. Let's just do a little additional. Do I want to do a pedestrian or pavement path? I think I do. I'm going to turn off my guidelines, and I will just put this, if I'm allowed to. Let's put, come on, let me do it. Let's put it just like that. That looks, that's right. That's why I didn't do it previously, because it looks terrible. So we're going to do that instead. And there we go, a little bit of pavement, so you can, oh, and you're also going to need a little bit of a improvement as far as seating goes, because if you're a parent, you're going to want to supervise your child, of course. So let's, I spin you. There we go. And we'll put it just like that. Beautiful. Now the kids can play and the parents can sit and watch them. Fantastic. How's entertainment doing? So we're actually getting a lot closer now, and I think I'm going to take a little break before I come back and finish off the entertainment. I want to see how my zoning's doing. So we have quite a bit of our needs met as far as our RCI, our residential, commercial, and industrial. Everything seems to be coming in very nicely, and what I am definitely going to have to do in the next episode is, am I going to make it to the next episode before we have to take care of this? I don't think I am. We're going to have to find a way to fix this road here. Jones Street is becoming a problem very, very quickly. Let's see what we have right now. We have a 4-lane. That seems to be doing the job it's supposed to be. How is our street routes organized? So we don't have anything going on as far as routes. Let's turn these on, our stop signs, and let's see what kind of chaos that creates. And we do have, so if I remember correctly, I did make this junction to where they have the right of way straight through here, which is important to have. But now it's going to cause a backup even further on Jones Street again. Also, let's also have that where we have a stop sign right there. And is this a 2-lane? This is also a 2-lane road, I just noticed. I'm going to see if I can make a little bit of an adjustment and improve that to a 4-lane and see if that does anything special. Let's also, while we're at it, let's upgrade this full road here. And do I want these roads to look as nice as they do? You know, I think I'm going to have to just expand them. Just because traffic flow is far more important than the aesthetic of our city at the moment. Okay, make sure all of these work just like that. Okay. We'll let that run for a little bit. We'll come back and see how that's doing. I am noticing quite a bit of an issue going on with some of our businesses. Let's demo these and let's see what's happening. So we need more customers, which means we need to get a lot more residential on this side. So what I am going to attempt here is I'm going to build out more of these roads. Oh, we have our snap angles turned off. Let's get those back on. And let's take this. Let's take this as far out as we can. And let's connect the roads. And if you are stumbling across our videos for the first time, we like to fully utilize every single square inch of space available to us before we do any expanding. So you may notice that, hey, why don't you just buy the next parcel over? Well, that's because I want to make sure that I fully take advantage of what I have at my disposal currently. That's just how I like to play my city builders. Because what's the point of buying all this land and expanding all the way out if you haven't fully utilized the parcel you currently own? So we are going to get back into this, and we're going to put our snap angles back once again. And we are just going to bring this all the way down and across just like that. And I wanted to see, I'm curious if I do something like that. I don't believe it's going to look too nice. 53 degrees. Let's see what that does. Not my favorite. Instead, let's go up a little bit, maybe. Ah, it's causing a little bit of an issue here. Maybe if we take it down, that might make it look even worse. You know what? Let's see if we just come to the middle just like this, and then we bring it over. It isn't the prettiest thing, but I think it's going to have to work with what we have going on right now. And then bring that across. That's good enough. And then we're just, I almost want to just make this a huge, massive park again, but I know I have to already start building out a horizon, so I'm not going to do that. As tempted as I am, I'm going to leave that alone. I have quality control, or I have temptation control. Okay. Let's get some more of our residential streets up and running here. Make sure everything looks and is filled in as best as we possibly can make it. And then let's continue taking our pipes and running them straight across. And then while we're here, since we have the funds available to us, let's also complete these here. And then we're going to have to build across here, but let me get my roads in first before I play with anything in there. And while that is once again working on it, let's take a look and see how we are doing on our power. Electricity consumption is getting a little bit up there, but production is pretty good. Water availability is now becoming a bit of a stressor. So let's add in another pipe for another system, add a pipe to it, and let's see what that does. Let's see what that does. Okay, we're going to need to add one more to future-proof a little bit more. No big deal. It's pretty cheap enough to do. And then we're going to have to take another treatment plant and make this work. I don't want to put it over here because it's where our residents are. Instead, what I may even want to do is I may even want to add in an eco pipe. So it's going to cause a bit of contamination, but it's not going to be as severe as a traditional sewer pipe that you may be used to using. And that should, oh, we need to get some power to it as well, of course. So let's take that. And can I avoid taking that rock out? Yes, I can. And now we should be solid. Perfect. I think while I'm here, do I really want to add in a second power plant? I have enough energy to get us through for quite a while, I think. So I think instead I'm going to wait on that, and I want to get this part of the park activated. Even though we haven't even built out our park yet, I just don't like seeing that indicator flash. So let's take this up. Let's go straight across and let's build that down. And then from here, really quickly, I got to see how my education's doing. We do need an elementary school. So what I may do instead, I was thinking about adding homes throughout this parcel, but what I might even do, let me separate. I go here to here. That looks okay, and I think it's going to be good enough for what I want to do. Let me just toss in my elementary school in the center just like that. We have to get some more homes to get that powered up. So let's take our precise zoning tool and let's zone that right there. And hopefully that should convey itself over. Oh, it already has. Perfect. How's our water? Water is looking good as well. Fantastic. Our park is now activated. We've got a few more homes up here that'll get built in over time. So now we've addressed quite a few of our problems. We do need to get some more power still. I'm not going to touch it just yet. Garbage processing. I do believe we actually unlocked our incineration plants in the previous episode. So what I'm going to take advantage of then is I am going to build some of these in. I'm hoping they're small enough to where I can take out just a little bit of space. And I don't want to get too far over there. Let's put this, that's a little bit too close for what I like. Let's put this, let's take a couple of these buildings out, add in our plant just like that. Let's move everything out. We have quite a bit of issue going on with this side. I mean, not a whole lot, of course, but just a little bit, and that's worrying. So what do we need here? We need educated workers, probably. We do. So we need to add in a university. And here may be our problem. I don't think I have unlocked our university yet, have I? Community school, public, university, we have. But there's a worse problem. We're broke. Okay, let's maximize our budget. We had saved this 1% since the very beginning of this series. Now we can fully utilize the maximum budgetary income possible, and we have the opportunity to take out a loan as well. We need $75,000. I'm gonna let this run for a second, and once we hit 55,000, I will just take out that loan. Not enough customers still is going to be an issue down here, is it? Okay. We have zoning for residential right here. Well, that should be helping to take care of this issue, I would hope, but we'll see. We'll come back to that in just a little bit. We'll figure that out. Ooh, let's see. This is our office. We are coming to a bit of an issue with some of our office buildings. We need some more educated workers, but thankfully we have finally hit our $55,000 mark, and that gives us just enough room to look at our university and put that in. We have a modern tech institute. I think I'm going to vouch for the university instead. How do I want to do this? How do I want to put this down? It may make sense to put this. We always need to have it service this side first, because this is where our most dense population is, and therefore they'll get the most benefit out of this amenity. Let's put it on the back end. It's, you know what, let's actually give a little bit of separation to it. I want it to feel like it's its own campus, its own little unique part of town for residents to get excited about. So let's do some little minor improvements to the area. Make it look just a little bit prettier than it probably needs to be. Go here. Let's go up. Let's go out. And then I'm hoping I didn't just make an issue with our main corridor, which it looks like it has enough room, so that looks great. Then let's toss in our university right on, just like that. You need to get water to it, but that'll take care of that. And then electricity gets right into it. Beautiful. Now, actually, I might just take rid of that. I don't really like the way that's shut now. That looks so good. I really love this look. Take a look at it a little bit better. Oof. But I'm thinking I'll do on the back side here when it gets to it. I might add in just a little bit of decorations, benches, some trees, and make it look just a little bit better. But I like how that's going right now. And now I'm noticing we actually do have a bit of an issue with our trash pickup behind our park. I'm hoping that'll get taken care of soon here, because we are in the process of handling our processing, our landfill usage. I may also want to take a look into adding in a second incineration plant soon. But just given where we're at currently, we really need to just focus on adding in more residents and more customers who can afford to spend their money in this area. That is our #1 concern for now. Let's take this out. Oh, these are the wrong roads. Let's get these back up. There we go. And let's see if we can clean up our neighborhoods just a little bit, just like that. And then I took this road, and if I came, I almost want to do something a little bit tricky, but I think I'm not going to mess with it too much, just because once again, our main concern is making sure that we have enough residents to fill in the lacking. Oh, that is horrendous. What am I looking at? Give me a straight 90. Oh, how is that a straight 90? That is not a straight 90, sir. I'll have you know. There we go. That is way better. Okay. Now we have quite a bit more space to utilize. Let's get all of this zoned for our residential. And now is where we need to start connecting the pipes. So let's actually take this one up that over, and then we'll run this one across. Missing a little bit right there, but if we put that... oh! You hate to see it. You really hate to see it. But I guess we have to just do what we have to do. There you go, my friend. You now have access to some of the finest water in all of Asanu Beach. And I am also noticing we are having quite a bit of problems once again with our trash. It looks like it is being taken care of, so we do have a pickup coming. I just realized we don't have a pickup on this side, so we're gonna have to get our funds up once more, and then I want to put in an incineration plant. So what I will probably end up doing, how can I position this best? I squeeze it, okay, I can squeeze it in here. So I'm going to actually put it right on this side. Then again, this is also our main connector from the freeway to our industry. So I'm actually kind of having hesitation doing that. What I may want to do is I actually may want to take out a couple buildings if needed on this side to make it work. I'm gonna let it go like this for a little bit and see how that does. So let's take a few seconds here. Let's wait until we have the ability to put this in, and then we'll let this run, and we'll hopefully not see a huge pile up of trucks again in the city. All right. Let's have that do that. We're really having a need to get more customers, and I'm almost positive that customers means we just need more residents, right? Some residential, yep. So I have quite a bit going on over here. I'm really kind of concerned as to what's causing the issue with not having customers. I mean, this whole block is zoned for residential, and I'm not building any more commercial, so it's quite a bit of a conundrum I'm seeing. But I may want to even do then, if that's becoming a problem. Uh-oh. Speaking of problems, uh-oh. What I may want to do instead then is oh Jesus. Oh no. Okay. Hear me out. Again, let me preface my next move by saying I am a commercial broker. I do not know how to optimally segment our roads. So I see something and I think I might have a solution, and we're we're gonna test this theory. Let's take this, and then let's do that. Let's also make it a one-way so we don't make any issues down the road. So let's make this. Let's do a 3-lane. Just to see how that reacts. Nope, flip. No, flip. No, flip. Okay. Let's let's see what this does. And let's also upgrade this road to be a one-way. Am I just making an absolute mistake? I think I'm almost positive I am. And now that I actually see what I could be able to do here, because I just made this whole part of my town completely useless. Okay. All right. This has gone far enough. There you go. Oh God. Hey, so you know how I said earlier that I wasn't an expert on traffic control? Yeah, I think I made a mistake. Okay, let's head into our junctions tab. Let's see if we can maybe find a way to fix this a little bit better. Nope, no, let's not. Let's make this a stop and have these two run. This might fix this a little bit. I'm hoping. Oh my goodness. Okay, you have a stop. No, you have a stop. You have a stop. Okay, and then. Oh, what have I done? I've made such a problem. Oh gosh. Okay, it's fine. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to pause. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna pause. We hit small city. We have unlocked so many things that we are not going to have a second of time to even explore right now. Instead, we're going to pause. We are going to look at our roads and we're going to say to ourselves, hey, Wyatt, you have done such a good job of completely destroying your city. Congratulations. Let's see if we can find a way to fix this. Do I have one ways? Okay, so I have one ways of 6 lanes. Now, optimally, if I could, I want to have a 4-lane one way. That doesn't seem to be possible, so instead, 6-lane one-way roads, if I upgrade these, so this is the exact same width, thankfully. So what I'm going to do is I am going to attempt this upgrade, and I'm adding in trees because I just want it to feel a little bit better. And I'm just completely playing with this right now, just so I can get an idea as to how it's going to look. But let's say I take this out here just for now, just so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to demo these roads. And what I'm thinking of doing here, and I hope this makes sense the more that I talk about it and I think about it. If I were to take this road, and if I turned off my snap angles, I run this. Okay, we'll flip it in a second. If I were to run this, just straight shot down, right? Just like that. And if I upgraded it to flip in this direction, right? Now, all of my traffic flows this way and it comes in this way. So now, when you get off the freeway, you only have one direction you can go, and that is straight through here. Now, if we demoed this, right? Oh man, the more that I think about this, the worse is it's getting into my head. Okay, it's fine. So if we did this, and then we didn't demo, no, we took our road, and we're going the wrong direction. We took our 4-lane, actually. Could we build this up and over? Actually, let's snap this to make sure we have it lined up. And if we brought it down just like that, are we lined up down there? It looks pretty close, looks good enough. So if we did that, yes, and we did this for, I'd say, every street that connects perfectly like this, just for now. Oops. Demo these. We take you to here, we rise you up, and we take you across. Is that? Okay, right there. And then we bring you down, right? I mean, okay, guys, this is making sense to me. I mean, I don't want to call myself a genius just yet, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this one. We do that, right? Then we keep going up here, right? You know, you get the picture. I'm just gonna really quickly finish this. Stick with me on this. Stick with me on this. Stick with me. You with me? You with me? Okay, good. You go to here, and then up. Ooh, too high. Oh, okay. That's new. Actually, that wasn't an issue before. And also, this isn't. I just noticed this isn't lined up any longer. That's very curious to me. I got to figure out how to fix that. Let's instead. Can we demo? Ooh, okay. Demo that. Let's get back to our one-ways. We should be able to take that, and then we just flip it, right? That should flip correctly. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so now we're lined up again. That's fantastic. Let's get back into what we were doing previously. Let's take this, we go up to the corner, and then we should be able to come down, and then, okay, now this is where the real genius This is where the real genius comes into play. Okay. This is gonna be so bad. I'm gonna hate myself after this episode. Okay. Okay. So now, here is... This is so stupid. Here is my plan. Here's what we're gonna try. We're gonna do a 3-lane, one-way. And look, I hear you judging me. I hear it. Just hear me out. We flip it. Okay. And then we do that, we flip it, right? So now we've only allowed 2 ways in. Oh Lord. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna have our industrial district have a way in just like that, right? Right? Okay. That definitely won't cause any problems, of course. And then we go into our junctions tab. And okay, so it's not going to be a light. This is all beautiful. Let's put a stop on these. There's no real reason to have this anyway, so we should be fine. Then then we have... This is going to be an issue, I can already tell. We want to make sure that we can alleviate our traffic quickly off the freeway, so we're gonna put stop signs on these 2 sides, just for now, to see how it goes. And this should be just a light to see what that does, and then same down there. And then this should... This is such a stupid idea. So how do they... Oh God, so how do my people get out... How do people get out of town? Ugh. How do people get out of this side of my town? And how do they get onto this side of the freeway? Oh, jeez. Okay. So if they get off here, right? So they get into town, they get off on Elizabeth. They can go into the thing, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's the problem. They have no way out now. They're stuck in my city. The only way they can get out is on James Cooper, but this takes them this direction. They have no way to go east. How do I get them going east? Okay, but this is so bad. What am I doing? Okay. So if I demo this, right? If I get a 3-lane one-way, and if I take it out to here, would I be able to... Okay, I saw it to there. We can't... okay, we can't do that. That didn't even seem right to me anyway, so that's okay. I'm not mad about that. Instead, what I may even be able to do... Oh, what have I done? Okay, so this is... How do I get them going this direction? Oh no. Okay, just for fun, we're going to press play. And I am just going to watch this chaos. I have no idea what to expect. What? No, this is not working. This should not work this way. Okay, hang on. I'm noticing an issue. Okay, so we have this road here that's piling up. Junction. Tab. Light. Stop. Stop. Go. No. No way. Okay, a little bit of an issue still here. A little bit of an issue here still. But even then, this is actually doing its job pretty well. I cannot believe that this has worked as well as it has. In no reality should what I have just done to my city worked. What is this? What happened? Oh yeah, because these aren't finished. Okay, got it. What I could do actually, now that I have this idea, let's slow this down again. Let's take this, take you back out, and then we'll take you back out. Can we connect you like this? Nah, it's not gonna work, obviously. Okay. So now this is where we get kind of a little bit of a tricky situation. I don't want to use my university street for any other reason except for the university, so I'm not going to do anything with that. What I could actually do is I could run this off. Let me see if it did that. If I ran this here and if I connected this here, but it has to be a one-way lane though, because if not, then it creates an issue, obviously. let's see. Let me scroll back. I need a 4-lane one-way. So let me, where did you go? My 4-lane one-way. There you go. So if I just took this and bop bop, okay. So that wait, what? Oh, okay. So that theoretically, oh, no, wait, what? Then why do I have this? Okay, we flip. Okay. All right, that's an option. That that works. So what I'm actually better off doing then is I could just just for the sake of having the option available to me, I'm going to do this. It is definitely not something I ever recommend any of you ever do in any of your builds, but we're just going to do that because if any cars want to come down here and get to this part of the neighborhood for some ungodly reason, you can now do that. Okay. All right. Okay, then let's just check this again. How's it doing? 92%. That. If you told me that was possible, I call you a liar. Okay, so we have a little bit of an issue coming up to here. Let's put this like that, and let's just make all of these that same way because we do want to have at least those two because these are gonna be our main connecting roads. So let's leave that the way it is for now. Let's get back into our flow. That should alleviate quite a bit of it. Let me see. So this allows for a straight through or a turn lane. That should be fine unless we need to take it down to a 3. If it is already a 3, maybe making it a 4 would make it a little bit better. Let's try that. Let's try to make this a 4-lane one road. And let's see if that does anything for it. And let me make sure I'm not missing anything either. Any one-ways I'm missing? 6-lane one-way. I don't need a 6-lane, obviously. What's this? Anything I can use here? Nothing there. And let's double check and see I didn't miss anything either. Yeah, everything here is looking good. We have used everything at our disposal. And I don't think I'm missing anything further. That is terrific. Okay. So I'm going to see what that does because I'm hoping this... Ooh, no. I'm hoping this allows for my flow to be a little bit better on this part of the street. And I think it is a little bit of an impact going on in these two intersections, but it's to be expected because these are going to be our two busiest points of conflict with our road. So I'm okay with that. I'm going to let that go for now. And it's now time to get back into our expansion. Wait, no, I lied. How is everything looking over here first? We need some more processing. I think trash is being picked up just fine for now, which is good, but we still need more processing. We're really low on it. And I think, I think it might be time to upgrade or buy a second piece. But no, we have quite a bit of room still zoned in. I'm not going to mess with it just yet. I do need some more industrial zoning, so that actually is making me reconsider what I just said. How's our zoning? Okay. Everything here is functioning as well as I would hope. I have no reason to want... Oh, this is actually getting quite a bit congested. 1 second. Junction. Let's just have... that flow just like that. Perfect. Okay. So I think what I want to do actually is I need more industrial and there's no other way I can see myself getting more of it unless I expand it in some direction. And I think the best course of action would be just to go down here because we have all of this road we can follow and it leads us to our train tracks. Let's unlock this. Lovely. And let's get back into expanding our industrial zone. That actually allows us to do quite a bit as well. Now that I think about it, we have quite a bit of options available to us when it comes to expanding onto our freeway. So I'm going to get back to a normal quote unquote grid. I'm going to take these roads out. Is that lined up? That looks lined up. Okay. Line it up like that, and then we're going to try to fix this the best that we can. It's probably going to have to go where? Here? A it's a little bit messy. Okay, but for the sake of just fixing that, we're going to leave it the way it is. And we are also a little bit short when it comes to our block placement. So I'm going to do something like this and like that. Again, looks ugly. And actually, I think I'm actually going to delete that road. Yeah, I'm going to delete that road. It is not the prettiest thing. I'm not going to argue that with you. But it's just so we can get our city. No. It's just so we can get our city back on track and building in the right direction. So let's make all of... Oh, I missed a piece. Let's make all of this industrial. Let's make all of that industrial. And we're going to unmark these here. We don't want that because we want to be able to use these roads to get to our freeways down the line. So let's get our water pipes all the way put in. Looking great. And then we need to get, we're really gonna have to have, I didn't mean to pause. We're gonna need to have some way to get on and into these districts. So let's put in a couple things. One, let's put in another incineration plant. We need these badly. So let's put that in there. Put a second one in. I'm even thinking we put in a third. We don't take any risks. There we go. We're finally in the green for incineration, which is fantastic. That feels wonderful. And now I'm hoping that by doing that, it takes care of... Oh, there's a fire. I'm hoping it takes care of our trash that's been piling up quite a bit lately. Now, what I'm going to even do to circumvent that a little bit is I'm going to come back in here. I'm going to toss in a landfill, and we'll use this kind of ugly piece of a parcel for that reason. And that actually looks pretty good. And then we're going to connect our roads so that our industrial district has a way to get into a residential a little bit closer and a little bit quicker. That is all looking spectacular. And I think while everything is being built out, I am just going to continue what I was doing previously. And I am just going to continue adding in a little bit more exit roads. Oh, we need to upgrade this fast. Okay, this is actually a mistake. We need to make these 2-lane one-ways. Just like that. And then we have to get into our junctions tab and allow for this to be a stop sign. Perfect. Okay. Oof. That was a lot real quick. We do have, again, another bit of an issue coming up. Oh, we need trash collection ASAP on this side. We may even, for the sake of this side of our town, let's go into here and let's continue expansion of our city by that second parcel. And it is now time to really get going and really upgrade our industrial sector of this side. Let's go down, line it up to that. Let's line this up, bring that up, and then we're going to just do a straight shot across, just like that. And what we're going to end up doing here, we are going to add in, I'm actually going to wait a second. I'm going to add in another incineration plant on this side. The upkeep is becoming pretty bad, actually. So we may need to figure out a way to take care of that later on. And it's also eating into our profits quite a bit. So instead, I think for now, I have to do this. I have to put in a landfill, and I'll do that right here. And I'm hoping that will take care of our trash that's been piling up, and it'll allow us to move a little bit more effectively. I also think, add that road in there, add that road in there, and let's connect these actually like that. It's a little better. It's not great, but it's not bad. Ew, that's bad. Let's actually instead then, if that's not going to work the way we wanted to, let's just keep the pattern going, run that down, and then we'll take that run down. then we need to make sure we'll turn off our snap grid. We'll make sure that we use every last little piece available to us of land, and we will just fill in this block accordingly. Fantastic. Get the water in. Act like that. That doesn't look right. Get our water lined up perfectly. Okay, great. That should hopefully help out a little bit. We do need to expand further on a residential side. And what I may actually do here, I think I had a plan to put in a park of some kind at one point on this side, but unfortunately we just don't have that option available to us any longer because we have a huge demand for residential. So instead we are going to zone everything in around this, and we are going to make sure water gets to it. Perfect. And we're going to let that build up. So hopefully we can take care of some of the issues we were having with our commercial zones. And here it looks like we're having an issue with the workers. I would imagine not being educated enough is my guess. But if we slow this back down, take a look around. Ooh, you need some workers. Oh man, we just can never satisfy our industrial districts, can we? All right, let's run that down. And we're kind of at a loss here when it comes to utilizing the full potential of our lot, but we're not going to worry about that. Our main concern is making sure we don't create another apocalypse in our industrial districts, because we pledged to make sure there were enough workers to support this dang city. All right, let's take my snap grids are off. Let's see, where does this line us up? I think I'm better off just going on a straight line for now. Lines up here, ends up here, take it straight down. That is good enough. This gives them more options to get to the town better and quicker. And I think we just fixed the problem with our workforce. Okay. You know, we have made our city look quite, you know, this is abstract art. You pay a ton of money for this in museums. These roads are art. If you have anything else to say about these things, you are wrong, and I will not listen. All right, let's see. I think everything's actually flowing pretty well. I am pleasantly surprised with how well we've been able to do. And I just noticed too, oh, I'm actually going to pause it. We don't have a way for our citizens to get out of town without going up and around. So instead, what I'll do, I will make one-way roads on this side. And I'll make, let's make them 2 lanes. And let's just connect them just like this. And then we're gonna add in junctions as well, or street lights. But just for now, we don't need to do that. There's also a weird little road here. I'm not going to connect that just yet. I don't have a reason to, but oh, these aren't actually one-ways. I need one-ways. There we go. One way. And is that it? Okay. Then let's get into our junctions tab one more time. Let's make sure we have this done accordingly. Put in our stop signs. And this should take care of everything, right? That should allow just for a little bit of flow. Maybe it actually may even hurt the flow if I'm honest with you, but it just makes transportation a little bit easier for our people. And do I have anything going on right here that I need to take care of? I do. I need to have that stop on this side because I want to make sure that my flow into our city is maintained, because that is what's really important to drive deliveries to our workers or to our industrial district. Let's see how that has affected things a little bit. Okay, we do have a little bit of an issue piling up now that we've done this. I may be better off getting rid of these, if I'm honest. Let's see what that does. If I get rid of these and I run this even faster, does this help alleviate anything, or does this create more of an issue? It actually does make quite the issue. So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to let this run. And I'll actually open back up my junctions. And let's see. So we do need to leave this the way it is. we can maybe alleviate this side because I don't see a lot of traffic coming up through here just yet. So I want to let that play out the way it is. And then I'm going to come back into this junctions tab and I am actually going to pause traffic on this side again because I don't see much of an issue with it at the moment. And let's see if that fixes some of our problems. And it has. Look at that. I mean, okay. Ooh. Okay. Maybe not so much on this part, but you know, it's actually not that bad. I take that back. It's okay for now. We'll make it work. So I think, let me see where I'm at citizen-wise. We are at 13.5 out of 18,000. I think here is where we're going to end the video, everybody. I really appreciate you for sticking through with this to the end. If you are new here, if you have enjoyed this content, please be sure to drop a subscription so we can keep on this together and make sure our city is growing and the way we want it to. Drop a like, and if you are looking for content similar to this video, click the video at the top right, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.